So, you're looking for a dog trainer here in the Prairie du Sac area. It can feel like a huge decision, right? But don't worry. In the next few minutes, we're going to walk through exactly what you need to know to find the perfect trainer for you and your dog.
You know that picture you have in your head? Maybe it's a nice, calm walk along the Great Sauk State Trail, or your dog sitting patiently while you stop to chat with someone on Water Street. That's the dream, and good training is what makes it a reality.
And that's exactly what this is all about. This is your simple, practical guide to making a great choice. We'll break down the options, go over the most important questions you should ask, and really help you find someone who's a great fit for your life, right here in Sauk Prairie.
Okay, so where do we even begin? Well, first up, let's talk about training style. It's not just about what you're teaching, it's also about how you're teaching it. And both the method and the setting can make a world of difference.
You know, the one thing you're going to hear about from pretty much all the best trainers around here is positive reinforcement. It's a really simple idea. Instead of correcting your dog for doing something wrong, you reward them for doing something right. It makes learning way more fun for them, and honestly, it builds a much better relationship between you two.
So then the question becomes, where does the training happen? You've really got two main options. If the issues you're dealing with are happening at home, like your dog goes nuts when the doorbell rings or pulls you all over the neighborhood, then in-home training is fantastic. But if you're looking to help your dog learn to focus around other dogs and people, group classes are perfect for that.
And of course, it doesn't stop there. You'll also find things like puppy classes, which are great for getting started on the right foot, all the way up to more intensive programs like day training or even board and train options. There's really something for every kind of situation.
All right, so you've got an idea of the kind of training you want. Now for the really important part, choosing the right person for the job. How can you be sure you're picking a true professional?
You'll probably see a whole alphabet soup of letters after a trainer's name. It can look a little intimidating, but it's just a quick way to see their qualifications. For instance, a CPDTK tells you they have a solid foundation in dog behavior. Something like IABC-CDBC means they've got experience with tougher behavioral issues. These certifications show a real commitment to their profession.
So when you're talking to a potential trainer, here are the key things you'll want to ask. You need to know their philosophy, their credentials, and how you both track your dog's progress. And I think that third question is especially helpful, asking how they'll tailor the training to life right here in Prairie du Sac. That makes sure the skills you're learning will actually work in the real world.
Okay, let's get into the practical side of things. We're talking about what you can expect to pay for training and a few of the local rules that every dog owner here should know. So, what's the cost of training in our area? Well, looking at some typical rates for 2025, you can see it really varies. A group class for a few weeks might be a couple $100s. On the other end, a really intensive board and train program is obviously a much bigger investment. This should give you a good ballpark for what kind of options fit your budget.
And you know, being a good canine citizen around town is pretty easy. It just comes down to a few basic things. Your dog needs to be on a leash in public unless you're at a dog park. They also need to be licensed once they're over 5 months old. And of course, always pick up after your dog. Simple stuff that makes a big difference.
Now for the fun part. Once you and your trainer get some skills down, you have to practice them out in the real world. So where are the best spots around here to do that?
We are really lucky to have some fantastic places. The Great Sauk State Trail is perfect for practicing loose leash walking when you've got bikers and other people going by. For off-leash skills, like coming when called, a fenced-in park like the ones in Sauk Prairie, Lodi, or Baraboo is your best friend. And even just heading down to the Riverwalk is great practice for teaching your dog to settle down and relax.
Because in the end, that's what this is all about. It's about having a dog that's a joy to live with, a neighbor everyone likes, and a companion that you can take with you to enjoy everything our town has to offer. Best of luck on your training journey.